IOTA is kind of a factory for cryptocurrencies and enterprise blockchain technology. So we're both a research company and an engineering company.
Phase 1, an introduction to Cardano. One of the best alternatives you need to follow. Proof of stake algorithm, that's Ouroboros.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. A collaboration between IOTA and Cardano is in the making, as Charles Hoskinson describes 2021 to be the most exciting year in the history of Cardano's project. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get to 500 subscribers. After gathering an enormous amount of data and training over 1,000 stake pool operators, Cardano finally launched Shelly back in July of last year, a development of which Charles Hoskinson described to be the most successful transition to proof of stake in the history of the crypto industry. According to the Cardano founder, currently about 68% of all the blocks are made by stake pool operators, and out of the 1,200 stake pools that are registered, 100% of the blocks will be expected to come from these stake pool operators by March of 2021. The biggest goal for Cardano in 2021 is to maximize the participation in an ecosystem where ADA holders can vote, register, and create proposals, and thus the big goal for 2021 becomes getting these functionalities into the Daedalus itself. Reportedly, there will be a voting center inside Daedalus. As per Cardano's discussion with Emergo, there is also an intent to have a voting center in Yoroi, as there are currently two voting systems in Cardano. One is off-chain, where the treasury lies, and the other is on-chain, which is currently not active yet, but was developed with a different approach from a European Union grant for decentralized software updates. The team that is currently building out this on-chain system has expanded in order to develop these on-chain mechanisms, and in 2021 it is likely that a full-fledged comprehensive voting mechanism will come into effect, and the general consensus of ADA holders will be voting on a proposal, and once it crosses the threshold and passes on the on-chain system, the stake pool operators will then vote on passing it based on their rights, such as staking and the voting keys. Stake pool operators can choose to delegate their stake, and the people whom they delegated their stakes to will be able to vote on their behalf. Cardano's approach to the governance system has been quite a different one from the other blockchains. This was evidenced by its last hard fork, following which a locking mechanism was introduced to the Cardano ecosystem. As Hoskinson stated, the main reason for this was that we do not want exchanges to participate in this process. Exchanges are on-demand accounts, and while they seem to have found a clever way of delegating and staking, this is because there is no lockup of those tokens. So if tokens have a locking mechanism requiring exchanges to register before they are allowed to vote, however, they go from a on-demand system to no longer being on demand. And now the IOTA co-founder is considering a collaboration and a bridge to Cardano. As per IOTA's partnership with Pentos and TU Vienna, which is an ERC20 token migration tool that is currently being developed similar to Cardano, Dominic Sheena does not rule out a cooperation with Charles Hoskinson to develop a bridge between IOTA and Cardano. IOTA's co-founder, Dominic Sheena, revealed via Discord yesterday that one focus on the IOTA Foundation for 2021 will be to develop bridges to the Ethereum and the other ecosystems such as Cardano, on the possibility of developing an ERC20 token migration tool after Chrysalis Phase 2, as IOHK is currently doing for Cardano. Sheena said that this is part of the project with Pentos and TU Vienna. As CNF reported, the IOTA Foundation, Pentos, and TU Vienna all announced the opening of the Christian Doppler Laboratory for Blockchain DLT research in late November. One focus of the research is to be on interoperability between different DLTs. The research areas are expected to range from an atomic swap to cross-chain blockchain smart contract functions and interactions, especially Schooner mentioning the possibility of an ERC20 token converter such as the one Cardano is currently building. That is exactly the announcement with TU Vienna plus Pentos was about, and it will be a bridge that will enable any kind of ERC20 token asset to be swapped to IOTA. Basically, an ERC20 token can be easily transferred to IOTA and then represented either within a smart contract as a tokenized asset, and that's what a bridge does. So the implementation will be possible with the IOTA smart contracts as Dominic revealed. According to the current IOTA map, the functionality is supposed to be released in a first alpha version in March of 2021. So in terms of interoperability with other blockchain projects other than Ethereum, another Discord user asked if IOTA Foundation is interested in developing a bridge to Cardano. According to this user, it would be a good investment of resources since Cardano follows similar principles than IOTA, principles such as research before development. And Mr. Schooner did not rule out this option and said that he would personally contact Charles Hoskinson and discuss this matter by stating yes 100%. Once we are ready, I'll reach out to Charles. Maybe we can reunite in some way again, by stating that I know Charles Hoskinson since 2012. He was the one that originally invited me to a crypto valley in Zug when he was the CEO of Ethereum back then. And lastly, Franz Strat analyst and executive Tom Lee thinks that Bitcoin's incredible bull run is just the beginning. In a new interview with CNBC, Tom Lee predicts that in 2021, Bitcoin will outperform its bull run of 2020, meaning something that can go as high as 300%. This will put the price of Bitcoin to $120,000 per BTC from where it is right now. What are your thoughts on $120,000 BTC by the end of this year and the possible bridge between IOTA and Cardano? Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.